video selection is for 3 use account for what's next, but this is already been like the link to the video will be in the description below. Go in second. So let's get into this selection in 3, 2, 1.
I don't even know how to access any of our accounts. Like, she's clearly in charge of all of it. We've earned that trust over years with each other.
If it's over $10,000, we for sure ask each other. Just kidding. Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for being here on This Is How We Bingham. You guys, don't you worry. I have rested, recovered, recouped, and I am ready for another day. I intended to take today off and stay home and maybe fall back asleep after I took the kids to school, but you know what I've realized? I'm gonna sleep when I'm dead. Because there's just too much to do. Actually, I did a story and put it up on This Is How We Bingham over on Instagram. Stephanie and I actually found our way to the school and we were cleaning out closets at the school. And I had to laugh at us because I'm like, I know you and I both have projects to do at home, yet here we are at the school cleaning the school. We bought a really awesome grill and they told us you can buy it, you just have to find a spot for it. So we had to clean out some space. So that's what we were doing today. My whole plan of staying home in my pajamas relaxing all day, it didn't happen. Do it when the kids are grown, out of the house. I'll probably not even do it then. But then I'm gonna be stuck with this guy and he's kind of like
leaving the house. Oh, the other kids. Okay.
The other kids. Speaking of one of the kids that's growing up, we are still on the hunt for a car. So
Hazy, are you getting a car?
yeah, Hazy's turning 21.
Turned into a thing. I mean, like, it was a thing.
It's like such a...
If you didn't see, we went car shopping on, I think it was Saturday with Maddie. Go check out that video. Got a really good sense of what she wants.
Yes.
But we wanted to sever her from the process at that point, and then...
Surprise!
Hopefully you're not watching the beginning of this video and surprise her with one for her birthday. But that's just been a little bit challenging because it's a really big and exciting and fun purchase. You don't want to get it wrong.
My last car that we bought was brand new. That was just easy. I knew exactly what I wanted and I found it by some random chance.
Super lucky.
And my 2 cars before that we bought used at my dad's car dealership because he works at Toyota. They just got in really great cars and he told me about them and we bought them. I was in no rush to get one. I feel like we're in a little bit of a rush, but I don't want us to make a hasty decision.
Yeah, the rush has been put on us by ourselves because we'd like to have it for her actual birthday.
21, big deal.
It's a big deal. It's a really big deal.
Been on the phone with her mom today, planning the whole party, getting the whole thing wrapped up.
It's gonna be so cool.
It's gonna be so cool. We've been kind of dealing with that, but
Yep.
you know, once one thing ends, another thing starts. Arm is getting tired. Right now, the next thing on our calendar and our agenda and to-do list is the very big, sorry I'm short.
That's okay. I'm just trying to be, you know, in it with you.
He literally has to squat to be in the frame with me.
Actually, it's funny how spread apart my legs are for you to see that. This is how I'm standing.
Yeah, I'm just over here, just a little short, 5'5".
Tippy toes. Okay.
Maddie's birthday's coming up. I'm gonna head out tomorrow and get all the party supplies for that. Make sure we're all got that all dialed in.
Yeah,
But
she's got like the
first
menu
and foremost
she wants,
is
desserts. We want to do the big fun present. One step at a time. We're gonna try and put this all together this week, but also we can't really document a ton of the car buying process because we do want her to be surprised. So sorry, some of it's gonna happen behind the scenes.
We will bring you up to speed. We will document it all. Show it afterwards.
Exactly. That's a great idea. And you'll have to come back on her birthday when she's surprised with it, see how it all went.
But you guys, you want Maddie to get a car, you want us to have any success, give this video a thumbs up.
3 of them.
3 of them.
Tell you what, you guys, eventful and productive afternoon. Unfortunately, one that we cannot share any of the details with you until later this week because we had some very successful car hunting and car shopping for Maddie. We'll leave it at that. We don't want her to know or suspect much. Action-packed afternoon, going from dealership to dealership. Thankfully, have the kids involved in a lot of different activities today, so they are taken care of and doing fun things. 2 of the boys stayed after again for the volleyball game, some fun after-school extracurriculars. Hazy went to an activity, and Brexton is at a friend's house. That left the opportunity for Mom and I to go scour the state, dealer by dealer, looking for the perfect ride for our Maddie. Step up for her in the car game as well as something that's going to help her in the snow. And so we think we've narrowed it down to at least a couple, maybe even found the one. So stay tuned. Don't miss it. What that amounts to is that the day's just flown by. I have not even picked up the camera because we've been trying not to show you or spoil anything that may be coming on the horizon. So that leaves us now in the evening. It is almost dinner time. Boys are actually still at school though. Brexton is back home here with me and Mom gone to pick up Hazy from her activity. She's actually helping take part and participate in some of that. I am going to be doing a couple of things here, but then I'm jetting back to another one of the dealers that we stopped at for a second look and a test ride with Papa Bob. A lot of action going on behind the scenes here. Make sure you stick around, subscribe down below, hit the alert bell so you know when these epic vlogs upload and when these big surprises are revealed. We love sharing these moments with you guys. It makes it even more fun to be able to share the reactions and the moments and the surprise and the emotion and all of that that goes into these things. 21's a big birthday, you guys. It's the big one to look out here at the backyard. We're prepping the pool. I'm even cranking it up a little bit hotter because it's actually supposed to drop off a cliff on the temperature this coming weekend. Poor Maddie, she knew it was potential to be colder weather. It's the end of September. We're going into October. It is clearly truly fall. Gorgeous fall colors out there in the mountains. She's also starting the party in the evening, which means the sun will be down. It will be dark outside, so infinitely colder than it is right now. But today, you guys, I think it hit like 85 degrees. It's in the 80s. It feels like a bit of summer still. But then this weekend, in fact, I think it's tomorrow and then into the next day, we are down to like highs in the 50s. We're talking like a 30-degree drop just in time for Maddie's party. So in an effort to combat that, to make sure it's the most fun it could possibly be, I've increased the temperature of the pool by a whopping 10 degrees here. We're going from like an 85 to a 95. And I'm hoping that that will be nice and toasty enough that no one will care that it's cold when they get out of the water. But we are excited to host that. A lot of things that Mom is doing to prepare, gathering decor. She's in touch with Maddie's mom. She's also helping put this whole thing together. She's gonna come out early from California to come help set it up, be here to surprise Maddie on her 21st birthday. And we're excited that we get to share that surprise with you guys and that you're gonna be here for it as well. Before any of that, Oculus, or Meta, just announced their newest headset, the Meta Quest 3, the first virtual reality headset from them in the last 3 years. I've been a VR nerd for quite some time. I got my first Oculus, the Oculus Quest 2, for Christmas, I believe, in 2020. Been slipping slowly and slowly into digital madness ever since. So I'm very excited that they just announced the new one. So I'm gonna go downstairs, put in my little pre-order so we can show you guys what that's all about. When it comes out here in a couple of weeks, it should be available. So I'm gonna get my hot hands on one of those. Get that ordered up so I can continue to nerd out for the rest of my adult life. A lot of great stuff happening today, a lot of things getting taken care of, checked off the list, and we can't wait to show you all the behind the scenes coming up later this week.
End of day here. Winding down in just a small way. I'm actually about to head off to an activity for all of the youth in the neighborhood. Hazy just got back. She had a fun time at her, what they call activity days. It's all the girls in the neighborhood that are her age. We went to this really fun place over in a city nearby, and it was just like totally free. They could go down slides, they could do a hay ride, look for pumpkins. I mean, all these free activities. It was super fun. She had a good time. Brandon just called me. He's out looking for cars. Things are looking up. That's all I'm gonna say. Things are looking up. Just trying to get some dinner for the kids, and I didn't even mean to do this on purpose, but I accidentally made soup 2 nights in a row. Dang it, Hazy told me she'd rather have nothing.
I've been gone all day. Greg, I've seen you for like 5 minutes today, 10 minutes maybe? A little bit less. A little bit less. So just got back after going to some more car dealerships, and we cannot divulge or give any more additional information on that subject at all. Let's just say things are going well. Things are going smashingly, swimmingly, and successfully for a super epic Saturday soiree. Anyway, gather here today in my office because Rye Guy and I like to talk our tech. And as I mentioned earlier, the newest, latest, and greatest Meta Quest, still like to call it an Oculus, came out their newest headset. So Meta Quest 2, or Oculus Quest 2, came out in 2020. So 3 years ago. So it's been 3 years, Kirby. We're just talking VR. Come here, bro. Come here. It's been 3 years. So now it's time finally for the next step. What's next? The future of virtual gaming. So they announced today Meta Quest 3. I'll give you guys the very quick rundown. Spare you the like cheesy stuff that you guys probably don't really care about because there's some pretty cool social features coming. Watch NBA games in your home on a giant screen and then have like 6 other games playing around it. So there's all of that stuff, like a mixed reality experience. Yeah. The VR stuff is gonna be pretty much the same as it is now, game library wise, but much faster processor, better graphics, you know, same stuff they do for iPhones. Every year that gets a little bit better. But this one's been 3 years. 3 years since they've come out with a new headset, so it's kind of a big deal.
crazy. I remember when you got your headset, you were like so stoked at its own headset. You didn't need to connect it to a computer.
Well, that's what was so mind-blowing at the time. You didn't have to plug into anything. There was never virtual reality that you could do hands-free. What was it called? Yeah. Standalone. It could operate independently on its own. You didn't have to plug it into a computer to actually power it. So that was such a big deal. Then it kind of exploded and nothing happened for like a few years as far as like the headsets go. So this one, they've now implemented 3 cameras on the front. You do a lot of stuff that's called like mixed reality. So you can see your surroundings, your room in full color. If I was playing right now, had the headset on, I'd look at you guys and I would see you exactly as you are. A direct feed of exactly how you are. The other thing that's insane, this one I cannot wait to see how it works in real life. And if I didn't tell you guys, I already pre-ordered one. So we'll be getting it on release day and I'm so excited. But one thing that's kind of crazy is it has constant AI generated sensing system, vision system, where it can see the stuff in your room, like this table, those chairs, and if someone were to walk in, it would then map them into your environment. If someone were to like push a table somehow, for some reason, into your room, a table would come into your environment. So it knows what things are in your room without you even like setting it up. It's like spatially aware of your surroundings. So that's pretty cool.
That is so sick.
What I wanted to tell you guys though is you didn't get a chance to see the presentation in VR. It was so cool, because you guys know like I'm a VR nut.
Time to come up for dinner.
I don't need smoked meat when I'm smoking these fools in VR. When they're announcing a brand new VR product, it's kind of fun to see it in VR. I'm in there, you walk into the event. You literally, it's like walking into a convention, like as if you were to get a ticket and fly out there and actually attend it. There's a big entrance. You walk into this auditorium, there's interactive exhibits. When you walk in, you choose like I'm a gamer, I'm a content creator. You go through that little turnstile, then you walk in, there is the presentation. Right there, like it's video, but it's 3-dimensional. So it looks as if the person speaking is actually right up there on stage and you can like touch them, it's crazy. So then, if you get bored of the presentation, you want to go wander around this little environment they've made, you can actually go into virtual stores where they have released new headset. It's sitting there on a pedestal, rotating and floating, and you can look at it, look inside of it, try it on. I'm stoked. It's been a few years coming. I've been addicted to this thing ever since I put it on my head for the very first time. So finally, that is the original one. Like that is the one I got for Christmas in 2020.
Hey Dad, time to come up for dinner. Dad, time to come up for dinner.
We've added a few to the house. Some of them have broken and been replaced, but that one in particular is the original one.
It's still going.
And it's still going strong. It's finally going to be upgraded like 2 weeks. For those of you who don't know who Wade is and where the name came from, this makes it a little bit easier to understand. This is Wade Watts from the movie Ready Player One, which is based on kind of living in a dystopian virtual existence. And this is his visor. This is his headset that he accesses the Oasis with, the virtual world that he lives in. And then over here, I have a skin that is the exact headset that he wears in that I put on this. And I'm gonna miss that the most, dude. That's probably my favorite thing of this VR headset, is that it is his headset on my VR headset. Someone's gotta come out with a new one.
Someone will come out with it, and I already know.
It's just gonna have 3 holes in the middle because of the cameras, but whatever.
It's gonna be even more accurate because it's even thinner now.
Just some, I guess, nerdy stuff on the new one. No, not very many core viewers care about this stuff, but it is something that we love. But it is quite a bit thinner. It's much lighter. I mean, it's probably this much thinner on your face. It's a ton lighter, twice as powerful, twice as fast, twice as good at graphics, visuals, everything. Anyways, we got ours coming. We'll break it out, give you a full review when we get it, let you know if it is all that it's hyped up to be after 3 years of waiting for a new way to enter the virtual Oasis.
So I did get a text message saying, your credit card company wants to approve a transaction. Can't get anything by me.
I say this jokingly. I didn't think in a million years that she would see the transaction for the new VR headset, but it's not like it was hidden.
No,
there's no, we're very comfortable. I don't even know how to access any of our accounts. Like she's clearly in charge of all of it. She's very good with whatever I feel like getting. I'm very good with whatever she feels like getting. We've earned that trust over years with each other.
If it's over $10,000, we for sure ask each other.
Wow, the bar has been raised. However, I did want to brief her on why the amount may have been more than she was thinking, because I added like this extra battery pack on the back, a more comfortable face shield. Anyways, stupid stuff. She saw the notification for the purchase before I had a chance to say anything, and so for a minute there I felt like, but yeah, she was pretty sure.
Well, I don't have any ground to stand on because in a couple of weeks, Stephanie is turning 40, and for her birthday, she really wants to go to the Mall of America. So we are flying to Minnesota.
Literally happening.
To go shopping. And I am bringing extra
suitcases. Like the biggest mall in the United States, one of the biggest in the world.
We're gonna have some
she's
fun.
been just checking out the stores. I've heard that. If you get a Gucci bag and I get the notification, I'll approve. I'll approve. Anyways, we've had an eventful day today. It's been fantastic from all ends.
Are you tired?
Very successful. I am tired. It's funny because I've been running around all day. I've been out of the house probably more than I've been in the house, and I have been driving more than I ever drive. In fact, a lot of sidebars here. My gas light, distance to empty, it's 0 before I came back from my second time out. So it's been on 0 for a minute.
And you didn't get gas?
No, I actually forgot. I just kept driving. I don't drive that often. Anyways, big successful day today.
It was awesome. Put the kids to bed super early.
Yeah, we're tired.
We're going to bed.
Yep, we're going to bed. We love you guys. You go to bed.
Go to bed.
Morning, then get up and go to work.
Go eat something yummy. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Either close. I want the full reveal. For a new way to enter the virtual oasis.
Wow.
Neat. There was an upload preview. It's time for what's next, but this is all we been know. The link to the video will be in the description below. Go and check them out. And drop a like if you like. And comment down below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you're new. And click the bell to be notified when I upload in my bye.